that hopefully Wizards of the Coast is going to push the envelope with introducing more cards back into Modern rather than banning more back out. Hey, Paladiddy777 with that Twitch Prime support. Thanks for sending your Amazon money this way this month. I really appreciate that. As always, subscriptions are the best way you could support my content here. I agree. This deck looks super sweet. Yeah, I agree. If they could just ban, if they ban Grape Shot so I could play Ponder and Preordain in this format, that would be awesome. I would love to play Ponder and Preordain. Ban Grape Shot so I can play cantrips, please. Please? Please, Watsy? Just, I know we were talking about unbans, but just ban Grape Shot so I can play Ponder and Preordain. I lose track. There's so many people that ghost us on the regular. If they want to ghost us, whatever. I don't, but I should. It seems like a sailed ship at this point. I might keep this. Tarmogoyf. Splinter Twin is banned because WotC's kind of inconsistent. I'm hoping that we will eventually get Splinter Twin back here. That would be ideal. All right, so am I supposed to take this bolt and just send it upstairs? It makes my Goyfs better, right? Makes my Goyfs better, right? No, I'm talking about unbanning fair things, right? Like Jace and Bloodbraid and Stoneforge Mystic and Green Sun Zenith, like. I think I'm just gonna send this bolt upstairs. So I think I am pretty dead to it. The only merit to saving this bolt in a matchup like this is if my opponent plays a Karn, and I think I can beat that Karn. But if my opponent plays a Karn, I don't think I'm beating it anyways, so I might as well just like send my bolt upstairs and hope to race here. Can we even win this matchup? Probably not with this hand. Our twin-based draws can win this matchup, but our fair Goyf Lightning Bolt draws are just gonna get shit on. Yeah, I think Birthing Pod and Splinter Twin would be fine reintroductions to Modern. I think both of those would be fine cards to put back into the format. I'm actually gonna fetch shock here. I'm gonna get Steam Vents, and again, I'm fetch shocking before I play the Serum Visions, so that way I don't shuffle cards back in that I put on the bottom of my deck. There's a Kiki-Jiki. There's a Bloodbraid Elf and an Eldritch Evolution. So I'm gonna bottom that, top this Bloodbraid. Attack for 4 here. Tron is very popular and very good in Modern. Tron is one of the better decks in this format. Kiki-Jiki combos with Deceiver Exarch and Pestermite and Bounding Krasis. That's a Karn. Exile my Goyf. Yep. Sweet. So Bloodbraid Elf cleans Karn up. Bloodbraid Elf cleans Karn up here, which is kind of sweet. Cast my Bird of Paradise. Good job, Bloodbraid. Good job. You tried. That's what counts is you tried. It's the thoughts you put into it, right? The thought that went into it. I mean, we could have hit another Eldritch Evolution. That would have been worse. All right, we can beat Wormcoil with the combo here. Looks like they're going to blow the Soulstone before they Wormcoil. That's good. That actually clears the path for Kiki-Jiki to potentially do something. Pyroclasm. Never mind. So we're super dead. We're not. There are a couple of Blood Moons in our board too. It is a shame that Kiki and BB are in a combo. I agree. Would be sweet if they were. I think we're pretty dead here. Honestly, looking at this deck, the Jaces have been really bad in most of the non-Kiki core decks we played. I wonder if the Bloodbraid Elves would be better as, or sorry, the Jaces would be better as cryptic commands in this deck. This is unfortunate. So because I didn't play this out, I can't Kiki-Jiki now. I'm gonna concede here. We're pretty dead. If we would have drawn one of our Pestermite cards, we could have like end step Pestermite, untap Kiki if they tapped low again, but I think at this point we're just not gonna get them to tap low that many times. Alright, so Rejection seems good and Blood Moon seems good. Am I just supposed to cut the Bloodbraid Elves if I'm bringing these in? Am I just supposed to cut the Bloodbraid Elves by bringing Rejection in? Am I just supposed to live dangerously? I think I'm just supposed to live dangerously. I do have a key for Arena. I've not played it. It doesn't work on Linux Underwind, so I don't have a desire to install Windows for it. It's currently Windows only. Yeah, I guess Abrade seems okay. Is it that good? It kills Wormcoil and O-Stone. I feel like we're not going to have that many chances to shatter O-Stone. Huntmaster's pretty bad. Tracker's definitely better. Yeah, I really dislike this Kiki art. I like the other one much better, I agree. Maybe that I like the other one more. Seems doesn't do anything, right? Hey, what's going on, Project Swamp? It seems pretty sweet. Would like another land. Am I keeping a Rejection? I think I'm bottoming that. I think I just want to land. Ponzo was good. I think we snuck out a 3-2. And remember, if you miss any of the decks that we talk about playing, they all go up on my YouTube channel after I finish streaming tonight. So after this league, I'm gonna publish a whole bunch of them. The first league of today, my OBS, I had to restart it because of a Twitch issue, so I'm gonna have to manually merge that video. So that video probably won't be up till tomorrow, but all the rest of the leagues we've played here will be up soon after that. So I'm gonna upkeep a Deceiver Exarch here. For those of you that didn't play when Twin was legal, let me tell you about things that are fucking rude. Diddle your land during your upkeep is fucking rude. Twin was a very skill testing deck. Tap that one. It was a shame they removed it from the format. Land, please. Land, please. Probably dead. I was even conservative and bottomed the Ceremonious Rejection. Even conservative and bottomed the Ceremonious Rejection to give us the best shot at hitting the land. Upkeep, diddle the land. They had the Tron naturally, didn't need the map. Feels bad, man. I mean, we're not getting Pyroclasm, glass half full. Oh my god. Huh. So we just go upkeep, diddle your land. I thought we were super dead here. If I'd have played this last turn, we'd have killed them this turn. No. We win next turn. So Tap that. Oh, this lets them map with it. I think that's still fine. Yeah, we could have won if I would have played Exarch instead of Goyf. We still have a chance here, I agree. God, this deck is sweet. Why are there Jaces in this deck? Are there just Jaces in this deck because we were putting Jace in everything? I don't actually think this Jace card is that good. Can I go on record? No, I don't want to go on record as saying that. I think it's good, but I don't think it's impactful in the way everyone thinks it's going to be impactful in absolutely everything. Yeah, if we don't get Clasmed, we're fine. If we do get Clasmed and we draw a green source, we're fine. Yeah, the Jace should be in a lot of sideboards, I think. I think that's where Jace ultimately belongs. I think Jace belongs in a lot of sideboards. I think he's a great Planeswalker card for your sideboard when you're looking to generate some advantage. So, big bucks, no Dismember here. No Dismember, please. Just never found our third land, hopefully killed them anyways. Cast Splinter Twin. Are you gonna make me kill you through this Worm Coil engine with Deceiver Exarch? Alright, I guess. Alright, God bless. I was typing, think I'll time out in game 3 with 21 minutes, and then they conceded. Hey, Nox and Cross with that 3-month, $4.99 resubscription. Thanks a lot and welcome back. A quarter of a year. I mean, them making me click it out is their right. They're allowed to do that. It's completely, you know, I'm playing this deck accepting the fact that I'm going to have to click it out some amount of the time. Oh, last Exarch taps Worm Coil. Good call, Iron. Good call for the clicking value. Clicking value aspect of it. Sounds like pizza just got here. That's exciting. Where are the moons? There's 2 moons right here in the middle. 2 moons right there in the middle. Honestly, I could even see just main decking Blood Moon in a deck like this. Probably not because we're 3 colors, but yeah, these Jaces should probably be something else. It'd bring the curve of the deck down. Coiling Oracle seems okay. I don't know. It doesn't evolve into Kiki, which kind of sucks. I could see wanting something else with the 2. Honestly, I could see wanting more interaction in the deck, potentially. I think Jace is fine in this matchup, for what it's worth. Although, maybe the way this deck plays out against O-Stone, I want a Braid. I could see that. I could see wanting a Braid because of the way the combo works with O-Stone. Can I keep this hand? I make people click out combos if it looks like they're going to time out, but like, we're going into game 3 and I have 20 minutes on my clock, so like, I'm not going to time out. One main deck Magus for value evolutions. That sounds sweet. Yeah, that does sound sweet. I mean, most of our hands aren't much faster than this. We played Blue Moon with Jace yesterday. You can check it out on my YouTube channel. It says a Kiki in it. I think I'm in for another land here. We're just looking for our lanes and then our other combo piece at this point. Maybe some Bloodbraids in the middle. Hey, Flexum, thanks for watching. I appreciate that. Welcome to everyone hanging out. Got 900 people still on a Friday night. It's gonna be our last league of the evening, but this is our first match of it, so stay tuned for another hour or 2 of Magic the Gathering here. We drew a rejection, and I'm not in for a Bloodbraid Elf, but I am in for a 4th land. I'm so glad Modern isn't worth. Yep. Yeah, if you're looking to something to do, that's a good plug for the YouTube channel. If you're looking for something to watch on Saturday and Sunday morning, instead of watching you know, the Open or the Grand Prix that are like dead modern, go watch my YouTube channel. Tons of hours of content on there. We've been streaming a ton since the change went into effect on Magic Online because I want to cast Jace and Bloodbraid. So check those out. If I ran an FNM, I would have just sent out the message and been like, look, everyone can play other new cards tonight. And if you don't like that, like, this is what it's going to be moving forward. Fuck out of here. Hopefully that's their only piece of action. Blood Moon? Not cracking this because we could draw Blood Moon. Because if we draw Blood Moon, I probably want this to be an island. If we don't draw Blood Moon, I probably want it to be a Steam Vent. I'm just going to play another card and then we're going to lose the game, but, you know, we tried. We tried. Correct, yeah, you can sanction it as casual and just say whatever format you want. See, I concede to your combo, opponent. Your combo is 3 Tron lands plus Karn. I conceded to your combo. That's the thanks you get for conceding to mine. Thank you, wifey. You're the best.
I know.
You even brought me dipping sauce. Wife is so great. All right, I'm not gonna do the sponsors plug, but I'm gonna pull the screen up here while I wait for the match to pop because I'm gonna eat some pizza. We've been going for 6 hours and I'm hungry. Thanks everyone for watching. Check out the sponsors and this, you know, their stuff. You're not missing magic to look at this ad or watch me eat. We're just in the queue. And my queue pops, so now we'll play Magic. Peace, Iron. This is from a small chain called Monocles. I actually don't know if it's national or not, but they don't exist in Chicago, I don't think, but they exist in Bloomington, where I live now. This stream is in no way sponsored or endorsed by Monocles Pizza, but Monocles Pizza, if you sent me, like, I don't know, a pizza a week, it could be. Let's go 2 pizzas a week. Drive a hard bargain here. So, playing against Ship Bears. I think I want to just fetch a tap land. Cast the Serum Visions. Grab a Steam Vents here. That's pretty good. Got some lands. I can guaranteed cascade into Tracker next turn. I guess that's worse than possibly cascading into... I think I'd rather cascade into a combo piece, right? Yep. So, this is a small thing, but they early own an Arbiter deck. So we want to use our fetch lands aggressively here. Oh, I forgot to bolt that. I didn't bolt that because I was eating pizza. Sorry, chat. I let you down. I know, I'm disappointing. This is awesome. Yeah. Never mind. I knew there was a Bounding Krasis coming, so it's fine. I knew that was coming. It's cool. It's cool. NBD. No big deal. It's fine. And we have 2 Kiki-Jikis in our hand since we have a Bloodbraid on the table. Tide Hollow Sculptor doesn't matter because I can pay for this. So they're dead. GG. Splinter Twin U. Splinter Twin U. Turn 4, chat. Turn 4. Combo kill you with Bounding Krasis. Splinter Twin is back. Guess who's back? Back again. Twin is back. Tell a friend. When someone asked earlier why there were 2 Kiki-Jikis, this is why there's 2 Kiki-Jikis. Turn off auto yields. I like the take the Kiki, leave me the Eldritch Evolution just in case I don't pay for this. It's a good line. Splinter Twin, Splinter Twin, Splinter Twin now, yeah. This is just another matchup where I'm just like snap boarding out Jace the Mind Sculptor, right? Why is he in my deck? I think the Goyf is a good card in this deck. I don't think I'd cut the Goyf. And cutting the Jaces is fine. I don't know why these Jaces are in my deck, if we're being honest with ourselves. I think the Jaces are on our deck because we were just all submitting all the Jace decks. Do I want Blood Moon here? Probably not. The fact that they're black-white kind of makes me want Blood Moon. We don't have that many spells, and Eldritch Evolution exiles itself. So I don't think Snap is good. What am I cutting, though? Like, this is... I have 64 cards in my deck right now, adding these in. Do I want some Eldritch Evolutions to cut? Tireless Tracker to grind seems pretty good. Maybe I just like trim a Pestermite. Izzet Charm seems like it would be a sweet card in this deck, yeah. Do I want to trim the evolutions? Is that insane? I kind of want the trackers to grind. Yeah, they do have a good amount of basics. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring in the Blood Moons. I think that's greedy. They have like they have Aether Vial too. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cut Jace's and an evolution for Roast, Abrade, and Thragtusk. I'm gonna do this. Explosives could be okay. I could see that being okay. Cantrip, Splinter Twin, spot removal lands. Yep. We want to aggressively look for non-fetch lands here because of Leonin Arbiter. I don't think I can bottom a fetch land here. If they Leonin Arbiter here, they might steal the game. Oh yeah, that's true. Yep. That's fine. This is all the good decks in Modern get free wins. This is how Ship Bears generates their free wins. They have turn 2 Leonin Arbiter on the play, and your opponent drew all fetch lands and doesn't have a lightning bolt. That's just how it goes. That's fine. We won game 1. We'll get the next game. Conceding to a Ghost Quarter here. Spreading Seas could be sweet. I could see that being fine. I think you want like 2 Jace in the board probably for like the grindy matchups, but yeah, I definitely don't think we want it in the main. Non-fetch land. A land that isn't a fetch, please. Still. Still. We are so dead. All right. Their hand appears to be a dumpster fire. Land. Yep. That's sad. That's sad. I think that was a fine keep. We ran the risk of that happening. I'm gonna put this card in my deck on the play and try and cheese them back. I'm gonna cut these Tireless Trackers. Try and cheese them back. Watch us draw Blood Moon now and be really upset that it's not Tireless Tracker. Just mono lands. Probably just end step this Krasis. And tipping the Krasis also makes getting fetch lands not look, or getting basics not look sneaky. I think I want to just kill this Aether Vial. Like nip that in the bud. There's no tricks here. Yeah, Krasis can only tap creatures. Yeah, it could be. I could see Huntmaster, the person that built this deck, wanting Huntmaster as like a main deck way to gain health, though. This kind of sucks because we lost our roast, which is our one good answer to these. Should probably be a second roast in the 75. Alright, can we draw Kiki-Jiki, please? Alright, that's a joy. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so dumb. Fuck, I'm so dumb. Play this post-bolt land of shame. Yep, that's a mistake we're only gonna make once. That's a mistake we're only gonna make once. How much longer am I going for tonight? Through the end of this league. This is the first match, so between 2 and 4 more matches from now. Yeah, nice BBE, idiot. Blocks. Grab a Stomping Ground here. They get to wasteland me. This Ghost Quarter. Or not. All right. Alright, let's cost one more. Your move, Kaiba. So you just need to not die to this Thought-Knot Seer. So I don't want to double block the Thought-Knot Seer just yet, because the Krasis keeps the 2-power guys at bay. I think we're gonna take one more hit here. I don't want to chump with the bird either, because I need the forest in case I draw an Eldritch Evolution. Hopefully we can draw a spell here. God, that's unreasonable. How big is this? 3/4. There aren't any creatures in the bin yet, though. So I guess I'll go... Oh, actually, I can go top here. And then when they attack, I'll trade with the Thought-Knot Seer. Oh, wait, they might attack with everything here, actually. This might be a smush with everything turn. They smush with everything. I'll go eat, trade, jump. I guess I could go chump, trade. No, that's not very good. Oh yeah, so we double block here. And then we draw off the Thought-Knot Seer, which now I can play this Deceiver Exarch. Why is the opponent bad? They haven't done anything. They haven't done anything too terribly offensive, right? Now I have an Exarch on defense, and I have a Goyf that can go on offense. JK, we'll kill them next turn. Actually, I'm still going to attack with this Goyf, right? Just because, like, they could have, like, a Dismember or something like that, so I want to keep attacking them. Yeah, I messed up. I should have shocked myself, actually. So that way they didn't have that option. Yeah, Blood Moon ended up being good. Opponent registered Leodard Arbiter. Alright, well, we're 1-1. Got dumpstered by Tron, beat Chip Bears. I'm gonna run upstairs and get something to drink and grab some more pizza, and when I come back, we're gonna finish out the rest of this league before we close it tonight. Thanks everyone for watching. Maybe hide it then. Okay. Oh, sorry, that was probably loud. I apologize, forgot to mute my microphone. Jace's, the core idea of this deck seems really great. The Jaces are bad. The Jaces are bad has been the common theme of the Jace decks we've been playing. Except in Kiki-Court. In Kiki-Court, the Jaces were great, actually. The Bloodbraids have been good. The common thing that's happened in matchups so far with Bloodbraid is Bloodbraid cascades into our 3-drop combo piece, and then we evolution the Bloodbraid into the Kiki-Jiki. What I play instead? I'm not sure offhand. Ooh, that's bad for us. Yeah, Jace seems sweet in the Kiki Cobra deck. I think I would put the 2 Jaces in the board, and I would probably explore some more main deck interaction. I think I would be interested in playing something like, what's the word I'm searching for? Some Abrades in the main deck, potentially. Like swapping around some of the main and sideboard cards. I think I'm just going to stick a Tarmogoyf here. Tarmogoyf actually pretty reasonable against these these decks because you can often get up to 4-5 and then just like stonewall their stuff. I don't know about Remand. Electrolyze seems okay. Remember, we need to keep our creature count high. They ditched another Vengevine and 2 Flamewake Phoenixes. There's 2 Vengevines, 2 Flamewake. So when the Vengevines come back, we're probably dead. I'm gonna fetch a island here. Guess the Serum Visions. Probably just play Jund, I think. I think you should probably just play Jund. Do I want this? That's probably fine. Alright, hopefully they keep missing here. Don't get to floop a bunch of Vengevines into play. If you want a kind of different take on Jund, we played a Jund Traverse list with BB each night that felt really good. Goblin lore is scary. Goblin lore is scary. Don't hollowed one me, bro. I think Mardu Pyromancer is probably fine. That deck draws a lot of cards. I think Exhaust would be a viable sideboard card to keep your opponent. No, that seems too cute. Tarmogoyfs are 4/5s now, which is great. We finally added an instant to the bin. Eldritch Evolution, Deceiver Exarch. This card really doesn't do a whole lot, right? I guess it potentially take blockers out of the way. I guess taking a blocker out of the way next turn is good, right? Bottom, top. Yeah, because if I take a blocker out of the way, I actually just get to, I'm putting them to 10 here. And maybe next turn I can take a blocker out of the way, hit them for 8, and bolt them. Is It Charm? Yeah, Is It Charm is actually a great card. Is It Charm is the Temur counterspell that's not dead with Bloodbraid Elf. You should 10 out of 10 have some Is It Charms in here. That's the one you want. You can maybe play a couple of Cryptic Commands at the top end too. If you're not playing Jace. You probably don't need the Huntmaster in the deck either. Lingering Souls in Jund is probably unnecessary unless the format gets really inbred. Okay, so they're setting up a big wall of defense here. They did this post-combat because the Flamewake has to attack, so now it can block. I'm just gonna pass the turn here. Temur Charm is a mana leak, but three mana is just too much. Temur Charm doesn't have enough utility. Like, as someone who's cast probably more Temur Charms than most of this chat combined, it's not good enough for Modern. That sucks. Do I want to play this Exarch out? I think I do. Just diddle down this Vengevine. Wow, they just guarded 3 lands. That's really good. We're getting domed for 6 in the air. Yeah, Growl Charm would be game winning here, right? So Kiki-Jiki and Eldritch Evolution both let us kill our opponent here. That could be anything. This into Eldritch Evolution doesn't kill them, unfortunately. I think that's lethal, right? Great. Block, 1, 2, yeah, dead. I like Bloodbraid in this deck. I don't actually think Relic's good enough in this matchup. I think Roast and Abrade are fine, and we just like cut these fucking Jaces. Just get these Jaces out of my Magic deck. Just why are they here? How does Eldritch Evolution kill? So the important thing to remember is that Deceiver Exarch only costs 2 mana in a pinch, so we could play Exarch, untap a land, and then Evolution our Exarch into Kiki-Jiki to combo with our other Exarch. It's a good question. Thank you. I should have articulated that. That's one of those old twin math things. I don't actually think I want Relic in this matchup. I think Relic's for more like Storm. Like, our Goyfs being big are pretty important. So like, Relic isn't free because I can't just cycle it in the mid game because making our Goyf small is really bad. Yeah, Jace should not be in the main deck of this deck. Jace just TLDR, Jace should not be in the main deck of this deck. I think a lot of the decks that people are shoving Jace into, that he's gonna end up in the sideboard of. Yes, you can't play Bloodbraid Elf with Quarter Calling. Loaming Tom is really slow. Bottom that, just want some more lands here. Kiki-Jiki Bloodbraid doesn't do what you want it to do, it just makes it 3-2. Maybe. Esper could be alright. Sorry, I'm almost done with my pizza. No, eating on stream is gross, but with these long streams on Friday, I really just can't avoid it. Alright, bottom top here. No impact the board play till 3 kind of sucks, but hey, who knows what we're gonna have in our hand anyways. Deck is so dumb. When you open the fridge and the 2 liters just low enough that you're like, I'm not gonna dirty a cup, I'm just gonna drink that out of the bottle. Anyone else do that? Just me? I'm a slob? Alright, I understand. I'm a slob. Why is Burning Inquiry a card? Questions we have to ask. Good lord. Bolt please, bolt please. Alright, well. A Braid with a bolt on top. Okay. I think I actually need to draw the land next turn, right? I didn't see the Disrupting Shoal Moon that 5-0'd. If the rest of their hand doesn't do anything, that would be great for us. One could argue ideal even. It's a Delve threat. I don't think we can actually beat a Delve threat here. Is that a lie? I'm a liar, actually. If they don't have spot removal here, we're actually just gonna go draw this land, diddle your Delve threat, diddle your Delve threat, Eldritch Evolution kill you. Yeah, actually, that's pretty great. Yeah, it's tap tap kill. I do have to fetch. No, I don't even have to fetch Shock, right? I can just fetch 2 basic forests here. This even sounds like OG Twin. Yeah, this deck is really sweet. I agree. He might come up short here. You have to Flame Wake. We're taking 6 this turn, and I have to fetch down to 10. Yeah, the mana base in this deck is pretty reasonable. I'm a big fan of the mana base. Maybe it's a touch painful. I like the copious amounts of basics. I could see maybe we're like 2 fetches too many, and I want just like a couple of fast lands, but mana base seems pretty reasonable at a glance. So we're going to 2 here. We're going to 4, sorry. Then next turn we go to 2 off of this. So we need to hope that our opponent doesn't have a way to get this to a crazy amount of power, so we can tap this and double block this with the Exarch. We need this to stay under 4 power. Botanical or Spire Bluff. It's unfortunate. We need this to stay 3 power or less. They don't have a Faithless Looting in their bin. Oh, they have a Fatal Push. Unfortunate. Yeah, we're exactly dead. We're at 4. Gosh, so close. I get to take this 3rd game on the plate. Think I want to change anything? I'm pretty happy with what we did. So small bit short there. We had a good line, which ended up couldn't beat the Fatal Push there. Yeah, this hand seems fine. Plus, I mean, after they cast their stupid thing, this hand could be anything. And like hands like this, like we're starting at 16, right? I think you want your turn 1 land to make blue for Serum Visions. I guess Botanical Sanctum's the ideal one then, thinking about that because of I didn't think about the mana dorks. I'd probably start with at least 2 Botanicals. 10 fetches is good for a lot of things. This is awkward because I can't, because the way I fetch conservatively, I can't play Bird and Bolt next turn, but I think I want to just keep the Bird still. Well, I wish I would have kept the land on top since we discarded a bunch of fucking lands to their Burning Inquiry. Hollowed 1, that's good for us. Alright, so I'm gonna fetch a Forest here. I'm just gonna be conservative with my health total here, I think. This Goyf that they gifted me. Thanks for the Goyf. Appreciate you, opponent. And the Vengevine there. Don't double hollowed one me. No hollowed ones. That's so good for me. Alright. Well, we're definitely attacking for 4. I'm just like playing another Goyf, right? Fetch Stomping Grounds on this and play Bird. I think I need a red source at this point. Huntmaster gains me 2 back. And this is why, like, I hate this hollowed one deck so much. It just feels like when they lose, they just didn't do anything, and when they beat me, it's just like, well, they had a bunch of hollowed ones and I died. Like, I recognize that it's doing powerful things and it's very strong when it works, but like when it doesn't work, it's just like, why are we even here? Why are we playing Magic? Am I getting fatal pushed here? Feels like I'm getting fatal pushed. You know, if they push one of these Tarmogoyfs, the Huntmaster can turn into a Thragtusk next turn, which should be able to bridge the gap to killing them with the other Tarmogoyf, plus like wolf tokens and whatever else we loop into play. I mean, like, this isn't a Saffron Olive deck. This is a deck that top 8'd a Pro Tour. This isn't... Well, we can actually just combo them next turn, right? We can play the Huntmaster, and then next turn we can go Exarch on tap a land, evolve the Huntmaster into Kiki combo you. Yay, their deck didn't do anything, so we won. Yay, Tarmogoyf. Yay, Tarmogoyf. Don't get into the... I hate the whole people trying to claim ownership of deck ideas. Believe it or not, there are a finite number of playable Magic the Gathering cards, even in a format like Modern, and it is possible for multiple groups of people to come to similar conclusions in similar timelines. Yeah, the fact that your combo piece can be summoning sick is really a sweet part of this deck that makes some interesting lines for combo turns when you can just combo them out of nowhere, like untap with no board and kill them, or untap with no combo pieces and kill them. I don't know what my Magic Online's doing. I've just got like a waiting circle here. All right, I think it's time for another Magic nap before we play the last 2 matches here. Thanks everyone for hanging out through the end of the stream. We got 2 more matches in this league with the Temur deck. Where did I get the deck list from? I genuinely don't remember. So it's funny, the original Kiki-Core deck list, I started building a red-white shell, and then I wanted a tutor, and Court of Calling was the best tutor that was legal with Birthing Pod being banned. So I started Googling, and I don't remember if the specifics, like, actually, I remember seeing lots of different ideas that were in that vein, and my big innovation was cutting fucking kitchen finks from all of them, because that's all everyone wanted. That's actually not a desktop background, it's a terminal. It's actually a terminal screen. I was doing work earlier today. I didn't feel like cleaning. I didn't clean my desktop up before I started streaming. There's no sensitive information in that work. Feel free to pause and go look. So I like the idea of this deck. It's really sweet. Bloodbraid Elf's a great card in it. Jace the Mind Sculptor should be a sideboard card in it. Did I do any web development? No, a lot of my stuff is like system automation type stuff and some simple end user GUI type stuff. When's the last time I played Standard? I can't even remember the last time I played Standard, and have no intentions of starting to play Standard again. There's so much to do. Like, look at that donation queue. Like, if we add a third format, it's gonna be some Pauper. Since I stopped grinding the open series and started just playing Magic for fun, I haven't played a lot of Standard. I mean, this deck isn't really a toolbox, right? This deck is like a slam my combos into play and like be aggressive with my Tarmogoyf type deck. Like this is a Turmo Twin. Favorite Pauper deck, 5-color Tron control, but it's been a while since I've played. It's been a while since I played, but I've been meaning to make time for it. There's just so, like, with the additions to Modern, like, it's just so hard to find time. Only so many hours in the day. So many donation deck lists, so many deck lists I want to try, like... Later next month, we're going to be playing a bunch of Legacy, so that way I can try and find a deck list that I want to play at the... team event. With this draw, I actually want to bird pass here, and then I can Exarch them, and if I draw... Actually, I don't even need to draw land, right? Because I have that. So I can Exarch them and then untap and kill them. Please tap out, please tap out, please tap out, please tap out. Yep. Resolves. Steam vents, yes. This is how Splinter Twin worked. Anyone miss this? End step, tap your untapped land. Oh no! Now we need to draw a land. Come on, come on, come on, chat. I need your energy. Chat, I need your energy. Please, 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 please. Oh, that's so frustrating. Why would you push my bird there? I wonder if they're enjoying the stream. They probably just pushed the bird because they were going to die to the Kiki-Jiki. That's so sad, though. That's so sad. The Huntmaster's actually really good here, right? Because it like forces them to play a spell this turn. They can't just pass to me for free. Or they are going to pass to me. We're gonna see a Mistbind click here. Yeah, can I get a flavor judge ruling on Fatal Push or Birds of Paradise? They're gonna snap push my Huntmaster here. Why wouldn't you just do this on your turn? Why would you give me the option to counterspell this? That seems super fucking loose, right? Why give me the ability to untap? They have another push here. Feels like they're auto-passing. Alright. Alright, what are we doing? Blood Moon's great. They have a greedy 2-color mana base. Hey, we found a matchup where Jace is good. Did we? Is this a matchup where Jace is good? Chat? Chat, is this a matchup where Jace is good? Is this a matchup where Jace is good? The Eldritch Evolutions are probably bad against their counter spells, right? Are the Jace is good? Yeah, I don't know why it's running like crap. It literally just restarted. I'm not sure there should be dispels in my sideboard. Fine card to keep on top. Hutchinson, I don't understand your comment. Are you telling me to get better internet service? Or my opponent or Magic Online or what? Want to get up to one lander? Actually, what it looks like what was happening is that something in Chrome was eating a bunch of memory in the background, because that's what Chrome does. It just gobbles memory by the bucket full. So in response to this trigger, I'm going to diddle one of their lands. And we don't want to let this trigger resolve. No, my Magic Online was lagging. You could see my Magic Online lagging. I mean, all websites just devour RAM. I use Chrome because it's better than Firefox, but like they're all kind of crap to a degree. This. And this wasn't even memory, because I have plenty of RAM. It's definitely a, what's it called? Issue. A processor issue. For a Linux noob that wants to learn, you should use Linux Mint. Linux 10 out of 10 should use Linux Mint. Unfortunate for us. We do just have Trip Bolts versus Bitter Blossom, don't we? Do I want a Jace Storm here? You want to put Kiki on top in case of Thoughtseize? That's a good point. Yeah, that was a good point. I should have done that. 9 out of 10 should have done that. Yeah, Mint is like Ubuntu with extras added in to make it new user friendly. So do I want to send these bolts upstairs, or do I want to kill fairy rogues that could potentially be killing me? Is the question. Do I want another Jace activation? I probably want another Jace activation, right? I'm gonna kill one of these for now. Just want one more brainstorm out of this. You should just, that's why I'm objective in most things, damn it, Shell. You should just use something mint-based because it's easy. I haven't used around with Linux since 8 something. Man, I started, my first Linux distribution I ever used was 7.10, so the last time you touched it was when I started. That was a decade ago. You have Damnation in their deck? I guess we're an aggro deck, right? In fact, the Linux distribution that I use in my day-to-day, you definitely shouldn't pick as your first one. Because we don't go out of our way to help people. We're here for experienced users. There should probably be a 4th red source in our deck for Fulminator Mages. I guess we technically have Basic Mountain. We technically have Basic Mountain. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've let this game slip away at this point. I don't know. Because this has to kill Lily so I can keep my Goyf. Like, I'm going to lose my Jace now. Yeah, if you're just playing casually for a few games here and there, I guess definitely more than fine. Goyf, little boy, yep. Assuming they're going to send both of these at Jace. One's got a little respect. Where'd my mountain go? Oh, I discarded to Liliana. So I don't have another red source. I mean, they missed their land drop, but they recovered really nicely, right? Yeah, yep. The Bitter Blossom just took over the game very quickly there. It's unfortunate, but it happens. EE seems good. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know if I actually like Engineered Explosives in this deck. It's really shitty with Bloodbraid Elf. There should be 2 steam vents in our deck. I should have thought about the mana base more, because like look at this hand here, right? Like I want to get another steam vent so I can cast Jace, but I also need to be able to cast Kiki-Jiki. So like I need 2 blue for Jace, but I need 3 red for Kiki-Jiki. Yeah, probably dead. So I just don't think I can beat this card. I guess we can maybe combo them. Whose deck is this? One of the subscribers. I'm not sure offhand. I don't remember the name. I'm really bad at names and I don't write them down. I should put a username column on the thing. I'm gonna do this and just Jace Storm here. All right, that's pretty good. So if I put this on top of my deck, I'll get to Bloodbraid Elf into Tireless Tracker, and that probably is going to let me run them down. And if they tap out, I can just slam Kiki-Jiki. That's kind of bad for us. It's not too terrible, because I'm going to get to Bloodbraid into Tracker and make 2 clues, I guess. And I have other combo creatures here. Jace setting up Bloodbraid Elf is kind of great. Yeah, it's possible too. I don't know. Like, just saying like our draws didn't line up is kind of a cop-out. I really don't like... I don't like to like talk about like, oh, well, there wasn't anything we can do unless I like really examine like what happened in a given game. Because as soon as you just say like, oh, well, there was nothing I can do, that's like taking away all responsibility from the game from yourself. I like having that ownership there and being like, oh, maybe there were different things we could do or slightly different lines we could have taken. All right, so this is a really intense... I think I'm putting this Bounding Krasis back, but I don't know what the second card is. I could see just like bolting and like cleaning things out here. I kind of don't mind that. We just like bolt their fairy rogue here. Just like put Serum Visions back, put Bounding Krasis back, crack this fetch. I think I want this land. So I'm going to throw these back. Then I'm going to bolt this fairy to keep my Jace high. And like we've got pressure, we're ahead on board, we're ahead on cards in hand, I think. We're not quite ahead on cards in hand, but we probably are. Yeah, in fact, a bunch of people have been working on blue-white control with a bunch of Terminus. If you check my YouTube channel, there's a bunch of videos of it up there. All right, so I'm going to lose a creature, and then they're going to Liliana the other one. Bloodbraid's pretty good. Actually, and I get the Jace to set it up again. So we get the fetch lane to clear as well here. Actually, do I just want to like throw back Stomping Ground? So I can put back Exarch, Stomping Ground, and then the Bloodbraid Elf lets me cascade past the land. Put this into play. And then this lets me tap this so they don't have it as a blocker. And this comes into play. And then I can play this, which makes a clue, and I can crack it. Go to 5, go to 12. And then I can make these. And then I can crack this. Oh, this doesn't mean I can't kill the Liliana, but that's okay, right? I don't really care. Oh, we drew that. All right, so kill your last hope. All right, feeling in control here. Damnation would be bad for us, but then we get to untap and Blood Moon them, so like that's not too bad. That was a turn, yep. We found a matchup where the Jaces are good, chat. This is why Jace should be in your sideboard. There are going to be matchups where he just like completely takes them over and dominates them. I think 2 in the board is probably the right number. There definitely should not be 3 in my main deck though. I guess I'll get rid of this bird. Have you heard about my bird? I said a bird. Bird's a word. I said a bird. Opponents had enough. They're assessing the board and being like, yeah, we're just not coming back from this. All right, we're 3-1 after a demoralizing loss to Tron. So we cashed the league. Last match of the night. I'll wrap it up and just like to thank you everyone for hanging out through the end. Remember to hit that follow button. Consider subscribing if you really like the content. And remember to head on over to the YouTube channel after we are all done tonight. You'll be able to find lots and lots of content on there. YouTube.com/Jeff Hoagland. We've been going for 7 hours today. I'm going to hit publish on a bunch of it as soon as we're done with this match, and then I'm going to have plenty up there from yesterday and the day before as well. All Jace BBE modern stuff. This hand's no good, right? Just like no blue mana, no bueno. This hand's great. I'm gonna bottom that, be a little greedy. Looking for like 2 and 3 drops, right? What time do I stream tomorrow? I don't know. I need to figure out. Probably in the late afternoon, evening. I think I'm going to the gym in the morning and then getting some house stuff done around the house in the early afternoon. Oh, so Eldrazi? Could be Tron, probably red-green Eldrazi. There's a red-green Eldrazi deck with forests and groves that 5-0 to League. No, I doubt they're playing Amulet Titan. They don't usually play Carpulsion Forest. I think Anaronix let his head go to his head. Yep, red green Eldrazi. They took a talisman here. I'm leading on the shock land as opposed to the fetch land because we bottomed a card that we don't want to redraw. So, hey, Camel Fury 1 with that brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. As always, subs are the best way you can show support for my content here. So thanks for that. Next level. Oh, Krasis is fine. It's like not great, but it's fine. It's a shame this can only diddle creatures. If this could tap lands, I'd tap one of their lands, but it can only tap or untap creatures, unlike Deceiver Exarch and Pestermite. This is the Eldrazi list with Blood Moon. Can, in fact, diddle this one, though. Hey, diddle, the Krasis and the Fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. We're going to get a red source here, so that way we can theoretically cast a Kiki-Jiki if we draw one. Tap that guy. We only have to discard cards if it's a spell, so you don't have to discard a card for that, which is nice. I don't think I want to put the Jace into play here. I think I want to just do this. Try and race here, potentially. Hey, FJed. 6DF with the 4-month subscription, a third of a year. Welcome back. Welcome back. That's not enough sleep, people. Y'all need to sleep more. It's good for your health. Their Bloodbraid finds a Mana Dark. Alright, well, if we find a Kiki or an Eldritch Evolution, our opponent is dead. Wow, that attack seems bad. Alright, especially since we drew the fetch land. I'm just going to play this Jace as a Distractor Brainstorm. Wow, that's terrible. Alright. I want to fetch shock here. I don't think I do. I think I just want to fetch a land tapped. Just in case they have another Smusher. We are currently 3-1, and this is game 1 of the 5th match. Game 5 Brainstorm. God bless you, Jace. God bless you. We're going to flip this too, most likely, because we get to just pass the turn this turn. Deal. Oh, no! Fuck! I was so excited about flipping this that I just forgot to fetch to clear that Brainstorm. Sorry, chat. I'm disappointing. I know. I'm gonna put a stop on my upkeep so that doesn't happen again. It says let them draw a card, but it takes a blocker out of the way. Bolt's annoying. Bolt's annoying. I have a Discord for my subscribers. I do not have a public Discord. There's enough to keep track of with just the subs. Second Smusher, sure. So I get to diddle both these smashers and then kill them through one lightning bolt. If they have 2 bolts, we could be dead. But I also get to flip this Ravager of the Fells back, which is great. Yep. They also cast 2 spells too, right? Because they cast Stirrings. It's fine though. This. Get a island. Are you dead? Smells dead. Sweet. God, this deck is gas. Just pure. Yeah, Jace the Mind Sculptor on top. Some Kiki-Jikis. All right, this is a matchup where we board out Jace, right? What matches are the matches where we keep Jace? Not many. That's what. Not many. Huntmaster was kind of sweet there. Huntmaster was kind of sweet. All right, so these are the cards I think I want. What are my cuts? Maybe these Abrades aren't good enough. The roast is definitely great. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm gonna board in the roast and a tracker and a Thragtusk and cut the Jaces. I'm not boarding in Blood Moon against them because they're a Blood Moon deck. Did we get hurt?
He's really upset and he really needs to tell you something.
What happened, Declan? Your head hurt?
My head hurt, Dad.
Oh, do you want to sit?
He just really wanted his daddy.
Dad's in his last match of the night. Do you want to sit by him?
My arm's charged.
It's not charged, buddy. I'm sorry. I know, it's upsetting when our aunt isn't charged.
Dad, he hurt his head.
Oh. It's out of batteries, yeah. You can have it tomorrow, okay? We'll charge it tonight. No, it doesn't work, Declan. You can't have it right now. Christy.
Come here. We're gonna go upstairs.
I'm semi-fluent in Declanese. It's my secondary language I took during high school.
You wanna watch Wings Up? We go watch Wings Up.
It is tough. In his defense, he did just tumble over, so I do actually have some sympathy for him, but you bolted my bird.
Corner of the table. That's more than tumbling.
Alright, this Goyf's a 3/4, but we don't have lands in the graveyard yet. Probably don't want this bolt. We're gonna get Thought Knot Seared next turn, probably lose the Bloodbraid Elf. I guess we can get Smasher this turn even. Smasher would be a little annoying. Declinese is the official spoken language of Hoglandia. Ain't that the truth? I felt bad lying to him. His tablet actually isn't dead, but Jake's tablet no longer turns on, so you can't let one of them have the tablet and not the other. Yeah, that's a smusher. That's probably gonna run us out of the game. That was a bolt on an actual bird, right? Oh, that was kind of a Hey, diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. Do I want this Pestermite to jump over the moon? I think I do. I'm going top here. And then I can diddle the Thought-Knot Seer, the Reality Smasher next turn when it attacks, as well as block the Thought-Knot with the Tarmogoyf, and then draw the Kiki-Jiki and kill them. We're gonna get him a new tablet in our axe. It just broke today, so like we have to wait for 2-day shipping from the kids' tablets are actually really cheap. They're like $120, but I appreciate it. He's gonna get a new computer. Took my BB. Yep. We're gonna take 5 here down to 10. We know there's a Kiki-Jiki on top of my deck right now. I live in the middle of a cornfield. I know, 2-day shipping is obscene. It's obscene we have to wait this long. Okay, we're not beating a bolt, but they don't have removal here. We get to kill them. A Stiddle Year Smasher. Two cards, no removal, no removal, no removal, no removal, 1 card. Can we win? End the day splinter twinning our opponent. I'd like to twin you, opponent. No, I love Bloomington where I live. It's just that's why we don't have same day shipping from Amazon. Ah, the last card is Bolt. Rats. Alright, game 3 on the plate. The opponent's deck 5-0'd a league in the last week. So they had a league 5-0. It's unfortunate. I think I'm just gonna click submit. I think I'm happy with what I did. I think I'm happy with what we did. Maybe these bolts aren't good enough. They really don't kill a lot. I'm gonna cut 3 bolts for 3 Jace on the play. Is this hand good enough? Probably not. Needs a second land. Hand's okay. The two Eldritch Evolution actually kind of sucks. I'm gonna top that just because like we need generic creatures with this hand. I'm gonna be really sad if they kill our bird though. Or also went to 6. Actually just gonna pass here and use the Krasis because if they have another Eldrazi Temple and then play a Thought-Knot Seer, oh, they just don't have a land. That's great for us. I didn't want them to be able to take this out of our hand. Fetch land. Fetch land. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, we get to twin them next turn with Eldritch Evolution. Off the Tireless Tracker. They were dead. All right, so we got the 4-1. Since this is the last League of the Night, I'm actually gonna go. Usually I make changes off stream and I like tweet the list, but I'm gonna make the changes on stream here. They kept 6 on the draw and, with a 1 land and a scry. Turn 4, I thought Twin was banned. Yeah. So Temur, Kiki. I like this deck a lot. These Jaces are shit in the main. The Jaces are shit in the main. I'm gonna put two in the board. I'm gonna cut one of these immediately. That was the big takeaway, that the Jaces were not great in the main. I would like to cut probably 2 to 3 fetch lands. I want the Misty Rainforest. I think I'm gonna cut 2 Wooded Foothills and probably a Scalding Tarn. And I think I want a Steam Vents. I want a fourth Red Shock in my deck as a Steam Vents, and I want Botanical Sanctum. Oh, I need to filter the cards I have. So I'd clean the mana up like this a touch. Huntmaster was okay. I could see maybe playing another copy of that card. A Magus of the Moon seems like it could be okay. I like the idea of Izzet Charm a lot, because it's a counter spell that you can have in your deck alongside Bloodbraid Elf. It also provides some selection. Like, we can't play regular counter spells because of Bloodbraid Elf, because cascading into them sucks, but Izzet Charm sounds really good. What about a red-green filter? No, I think I like the mana base being fetch shock based. I probably don't need 2 breeding pools, actually. I almost never want to fetch a second breeding pool. But, like, Botanical Sanctum's probably our best land to have on 1, since we have Birds and Serum Visions on 1. And I think Supremo's too expensive. It's probably too expensive. Do we play 23 lands in that league? Does anyone know? Actually, I can pull the league back up and look at my previous deck list. I think we played 23 lands. Deck. We played 23. I think the total number of lands we played was good, so I don't really want to go lower than that. Yeah, Grafdigger's Cage is bad. I think these cards are both bad. I think these are... I don't think I want either of these cards. I don't think I want these Dispels in my board. I think I want another land. So there's one slot in this main deck here. It needs to be another land. Honestly, just like playing 10 fetches is probably fine. Like put Wooded Foothills back in. I think that's fine. So what did I ultimately do to the mana? I cut a breeding pool and 2 fetch lands, and I added a Steam Vents and 2 Botanical Sanctum. No, I think Izzet Charm is fine. I think someone mentioned Temur Charm earlier, and I think that card's just too expensive. Is this Pestermite actually good? The Bounding Krasis is giving people the beatdown was kind of great a couple of times. I think... I don't know if Lotus Cobra is good enough. I think the Tron matchup's bad enough that, like, we just have to play cards that don't line up well with Bloodbraid Elf K-Smith. I think that's, like, the TLDR. It is. I have 4 Deceiver Exarchs, though. I don't think I want to go too toolboxy, because, like, this is like a toolbox beatdown deck, right? Like, we don't want a bunch of utility. I think having 1 Magus of the Moon to, like, try and steal games against Tron, because, like, remember, this deck actually has a combo finish in it, so we can steal games against Tron. So I think planning to Magus of the Moon people sometimes is fine. Like, putting Magus of the Moon out against blue-white and getting them to use a path on it means they're not pathing our combo later. I don't think Big Nux is playable. So I would do... This is the main deck I would play, I think. And then the sideboard, I want a second Roast. I want a second Roast. I want a couple of Abrades. These Blood Moons are fine. These Jaces are fine. I don't know what other cards you could play to hedge Tron a little bit. I think the Blood Moon's the steal game, or Magus is fine against Tron. I wouldn't use the words good. I would use the words fine. So I would figure out some other cards to put in my sideboard, but this is the main deck I would start with, and then I would put this as my sideboard and pick 3 other cards for matchups that you think might be hard. You could put, like, Harvest Pyre Yeah, it's on Twitter, and I'm gonna put it up on YouTube as well. You can put Harvest Pyre in the sideboard. I think that's a card that's reasonable as well. So just like a third way, like 3 ways to kill big creatures like Eldrazi's. Like people are gonna be playing Eldrazi, probably want like 3 reasonable ways to kill them. Abrade kills Chalice. Yeah, so I think that's what I do. At any rate, we've been going for a little over 7 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off because I've probably got like 45 minutes to a half hour worth of stuff that I have to get done to get all the videos published, and then I have to piece together a video due to a technical issue we had earlier today. So thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to follow the channel follow me on Twitter for notifications of when I go live. I'm gonna be streaming at some point this weekend, but I'm not sure exactly when yet. Yeah, those are all reasonable cards. Those are all reasonable cards. I'd probably put a Harvest Pyre in here, and maybe some Fulminator Mages if you really wanted to like Fucktron, but I don't know. I'd probably play like Test like Disdainful Stroke, maybe something like that. I can see Fulminator Mage being good too, though. Any rate, peace, folks.